All right. Hey, hi. I'm Oraldo, your host for It's Tejano Time.
You
Oh,
sound
from
like
Tejano Time.
caught you off guard or what?
Yes.
So hey,
Well, I'm a little off guard, but go
yeah.
ahead.
So this is Nemo with Tejano USA.
And you're watching, listening to Tejano Talk. Well,
Tejano Talk.
yes. Well, I'm off a little bit. Why? Because our guest is when I talked to
Running
him.
late. Running
Yeah,
late.
he's running late, so we'll just figure out what we're going to talk. Hopefully, he shows up, but we'll introduce him later. I think if you watched the show last week, you'll
It's
at the
it's
tail end,
it's
you'll
on the
know.
banner on the intro.
Oh yeah,
It's not like it's a secret.
whoops, guess who? Yeah, Mike. I talked to Mike about 6:15. I sent him a link, and he was at a restaurant. And he goes, "What time are we? What time's the show?" I go, 7 o'clock, and said we were supposed to do an audio lighting check at 6. And so he said he was going to pay the bill and then go to his house and then log on. So
Maybe he had to wash the
you got
dishes.
to stretch. How you got? Oh, okay. I just got a text saying he just got there. All right. So
So
hopefully he'll
perfect.
hit the link. But while he's doing that, why don't we do our what do you call that? Our business, I guess, like that.
Oh yeah,
We're,
let's get that out of the way.
yes, let's
Subscribe,
get
tell a
this out of the way.
friend,
Okay.
like it,
All
hit the
right.
button,
It's
blah 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 blah.
it's very important.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
right
it's
there
not
with you.
blah blah blah. I said, okay, it's a gentleman's agreement, a lady's understanding. Tejano's helping Tejanos. All we ask is you please subscribe, hit that bell button, and share with all your friends and family and everybody that you can. Okay, it'll help us grow, and as we grow, that means more artists will be more willing to do the show.
And not be
Uh,
late.
and not be late, maybe. I
Be on
don't
time.
know, but
Be on time.
I'm looking forward to Mike. I've been watching Mike's. Oh wait, we're not finished. We also have to for those people who want to contact us, they can
Oh,
contact me
can't
at
forget that part.
Buddy. Yeah, of course. Buddy, one of my favorite parts of the show. Buddy at itstehanoTime.com and
Nemo at Nemo6753 at Yahoo.
yahoo.com. All right. Thank you for doing that for me, Nemo. I know sometimes you don't
I,
want to do
I
that.
also want to start plugging my page, Donna USA Mag DFW
Oh,
on
yes, your Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah. Uh,
We
if y'all
probably
could.
should. We
Yeah,
probably
I
should
know.
stream off of that.
Tejano USA Mag DFW.
Now, is it spelt Tejano or is it like
It's
abbreviated?
Tejano USA Mag DFW.
Okay, it's not TJANO
It's
or
TEJANO
USA
USA Mag DFW.
MAG Mag.
Max,
Okay,
yeah, dash DFW.
okay, all right. So everybody check it out, and he posts every once in a while, and some of your things are kind of funny, and just
Ah,
like some of the things you say in the show is kind of funny.
oh, thank
Right?
you. I'll be here all
All
week
right.
long.
Okay. So guess what happened to me today?
You took a shower.
Well, yes, I try to take a shower. Do you smell me? I'm clean. I shaved a little bit too.
Did you? Oh,
Yes,
nice.
I shaved a little bit. I was a little scruffy, and I shaved my head and stuff
Do
like that.
you get
But
hairs in your nose?
of course, I'm old. I get hair in my ear too.
Ah,
You get hairs
what?
in your ear?
No, I
Oh,
don't
I got
get
a
that.
friend who got like a bush coming out of his ear. And I said, I
Wow,
can't see how
that
his
is
wife,
crazy.
his wife
Does he
doesn't
have
tell him
problems
to.
hearing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't say anything
Wow.
because
I
I just
mean,
look at it. I'm OCD, dude. I'm looking.
yeah.
Talking, I can't stare at anything
You should
else.
like just take a picture of it, just like
I probably should.
oh,
Okay. By the way, turn your head like that. I'm so. You know what? I've got some friends that my brother and a couple of friends. They have these loose hairs all of it, and I want to just go pick.
yeah. I mean, with
Yeah.
today's different things that we have, there should be no excuse for that,
Okay.
other than
Oh,
the fact maybe you just don't care.
yeah. In college, this is when I didn't realize this, but in college, I went on a double date with a friend of mine. And we were like, I think oh, okay, wait a second. We got Mike. Hey,
Whoa,
Mike.
no intro, no intro.
All right. Well, I can't. Well, hold on a second, Mike. Can
Okay.
okay. Mike, do an audio check. Oh, you're in your car, dude.
Hey, this is the first for
Okay.
us.
Are you parked?
No, let him drive.
Okay, I was gonna say, please don't drive and
No, let
talk
him
to
drive.
anyone.
That'll be a first.
All right. Are you like almost at the house, or do you want we? Okay, we'll have you out. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. So let me. Okay. That's why we wanted to get you in a scene early. So let me get you added to my scene. All right, and I gotta crop you. Hold on a second. Is there any way you could hold the camera further away? Like reach out? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, that works. And hopefully, yeah, we'll try. We'll try to see if that works. Okay. And okay. All right. Here we go. We've got
Shut up. We got
Mike
Mike Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. All right.
Nice.
Wait a
What's
second. I
happening,
forgot to.
guys?
I forgot to clap.
All right, there it is.
Sketch. But you know what? Before we started talking to you, I was telling a little story because we were talking
Okay.
about nose hairs and stuff like that. About I went on a date, a double date, and this guy was and his girlfriend were just talking, and he's just eating away, and they're just talking, and he's talking to me, and this girl reaches up and picks his nose in front of all of us,
Ooh.
like in the
Was
middle.
it
Of the date.
was a
And I'm
little white speck there or something? That
no, pick the booger. And my
oh
date and I were both looking at each other. We're going, "What the heck just happened?" Pick the booger.
Why isn't
And he said,
anybody saying anything, right?
"Yeah, no." And I said, "Do you realize what just happened in front of us?" And he goes, "What?" And she just picked your nose, dude. And go, "Oh, she did? Oh, I didn't know."
did she
Wow.
go? Did she go right away after that?
Yeah, I guess he
Ah,
will. Definitely.
raza, yeah,
Yeah.
Give me some.
Yeah.
Share, share.
Mm,
Hey,
yeah.
what is that? A truck? What do you have? What are you driving?
Dodge Ram. It's a truck.
Dodge Ram.
Okay. I
Nice.
was gonna say F-150.
Yeah, no.
You're a
Is
Ram
it a
guy?
Dodge Ram, yeah. For
brand
now, it's a
new?
Dodge Ram.
Brand new? 2020?
28, 18, 19.
Okay.
I thought you being a rock star, you'd have like a convertible, something out there.
Actually, it's over there.
That's what I thought, man. I knew
Oh,
you'd
there
have
you
something
go.
cool. Very
But
nice.
yeah, this is just for the road. This
For
is
the
what I use
road.
for the
Got
road.
it. Understood.
Yeah,
Okay.
Badass.
so
So, how was dinner? What'd you have for
dinner
dinner?
was good. Dinner was good. We're always on the run.
Yeah.
Myself and Di.
Hey, there's Di.
How
Oh,
are
I was gonna say
y'all?
too. I was gonna. I wasn't sure if Marie was gonna be on the show, so I had a deal that or an icon or a scene for both of y'all. So now you have to go back and forth and stuff like
Right?
that.
Yeah. So
Uh,
we're always on the run. Um, if it's not taking care of the music, I'm taking care of the Las Vegas show. I mean, at this point, um,
you
Dime-
weren't there last year, were you? Were you
I
at?
was there. I was there, but just for the expo. I sell merchandise. I,
Oh, okay.
meet people. But to perform, this is going to be the first year after after my dad's passing. So
Yeah.
it's been. Last time we were there was
14.
2014, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Your
So,
your
And
but
your
and that,
dad's anniversary just came out,
it
right?
yeah,
just passed. It just
Yeah.
passed June the
Wow.
6th.
That's
June 6th.
crazy.
So,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
but
So,
yeah, if it's not taking care of the music, a part of it, Miss Marie here works for a company, Vivint, so she sells home security cameras.
okay.
So we got to go and meet people and
Oh,
try to get them
hell yeah.
enrolled. Y'all are going to be the next two customers, so get
That's
ready.
that's good money right there.
Hey,
Maybe. I don't
so
know.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Get
dinner, we literally stopped, had dinner, and then came back. Had to change, doing the interview. Got to go to the family function. It's just nonstop.
oh wow.
Now
I
you know how
love it.
your dad used to feel whenever he was trying to do
Yeah.
everything.
Hey, for real. Now that you mentioned that, when I first started the Iconics, man, I was in it. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I was at the point where, you know what, the hell with all this. it's too much. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Oh
it's
To
yeah.
book the
overwhelming.
band, to book hotels, to move the band, to move equipment, to I had to stop, and I was like, hey, my dad did it for 40 years, man, and
Yeah,
never gave up.
Wait,
So
your
yeah,
dad did all that stuff for the band?
yeah.
he
He
was
was
the
a
one that did it all.
he was the
Oh
the
wow.
rock man.
Wait,
Yeah. So
He did everything.
today I was doing my homework. Well, yesterday and today I was doing. I watched a
I
lot of
mean,
podcasts with you and I. A matter of fact, our friend Lawrence, you were on his show last week, and so
yes,
I watched that this morning. Well, I rewatched it because I was on there when you guys were there too. But I I saw I heard, but amongst some other ones, didn't your dad say that he was giving you the band, Jimmy, and he said, "Just keep me as an employee like that, and don't
yes.
retire me and stuff like that."
That was one of our last conversations we had together, and
Oh, so it didn't
I
happen.
remember it
Okay,
clearly. It was at I'm gonna have to move that power. It was at the La Quinta in Rosenberg, Texas,
okay,
and we sat there. He called me over. We had the night off, so he called me over, and I sat there with him. And that was his conversation to me, that he was passing the reins to me,
right,
and he was tired of running the business.
Right,
right,
So his thing was, just keep me as an employee, don't
right.
retire me. Like, just don't get me off the road. I just want to
right.
show up, play, and
Yeah,
leave. You do everything else. And I was it was very unexpected. So I didn't know how to
process it.
process that. You
Process
know what I
that.
mean?
Right.
Yeah,
And I remember walking back to my room. I kneeled down. I talked to God. I cried, and I was like,
Okay.
"Tell me what's happening. Like, what is this? You know what I mean?" Pero no, nunca, no, it never processes what, maybe he was preparing
yeah. Yeah.
preparing me,
So,
or
The
I don't
the
know.
the good Lord was
so
preparing
did
him.
you take over the band, or it didn't happen
So,
yet? He passed away.
well, no, because right after that, maybe I believe 2 weeks after that, he passed.
Oh man.
So it was just his passing. Well, we never, a lot of families get to be at their bedside and say
Right.
goodbyes, and well, we didn't get to do that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I was in Brownsville, and he was in
Okay.
San Antonio, so I
Wow.
never, But
Okay.
in a way, those conversations we had, those were
Wow.
his goodbyes to me. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
so, you know, after that, was I took about a year off from music. I didn't want to, no quería saber nada. It was, I had to deal with what was going on. Porque as soon as he passed, I was getting calls from promoters that, hey, I've got a contract out with your dad. Do you want to fulfill this, or do you want to, like? And I took it upon myself. I talked to the band, and I was like, look, let's just fulfill these contracts, and then that's it. Which was about 7 gigs that he had out.
You said with Joe. So that was a you said you, you talked to Joe and you were gonna
I
like
don't think so.
No,
Right.
no
no. Hey,
who did
wait,
you?
don't
Yeah, I
make
was
me
gonna
that
say
guy. No.
yeah. So who was gonna?
He's gonna
So
block
who
you
were you
right
talking?
now.
No, I talked to the band,
Oh, okay,
and yeah, like, hey, we're gonna do these shows, and so
And they
and
were
we did.
tribute shows for the most part, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I pretty much went on, did the sets that we would do with my father, and then after that, took a year off to gather myself, and you know what I mean. Porque I pretty much just continued as a musician. I
right,
never dealt with what had happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
To me, I
All
just
of a
kept
sudden,
going.
you're front and
right.
center.
So yeah, so I took about a year off, and dealt with what happened, and that's the way it went down.
So
And
why
then
did
you
you keep the name Jimmy Gonzalez, or like the Jimmy Gonzalez band or something like that?
So the name Jimmy Gonzalez belongs to his wife.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
oh
mean? So,
Oh, okay.
and then he didn't leave no will. So
Okay.
there's a whole estate that has to get
Yeah,
open. There's
that's crazy.
yeah, it's just a big process that we have to
So,
go through.
so y'all weren't friendly like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're cool. We're cool. You know what I mean? No más que yo no quería. I didn't want no issues.
Right.
That no, we're using that, so you owe me this, or you can't do this, and I was like, you know what, I don't want no part of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, good for you. I
So
mean, I understand. You want to keep everything peaceful. I understand
yeah.
completely. Yeah.
You want
You don't
that?
need to stir up anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Okay,
you
give
start.
me a second. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Sure, sure.
That's
Here.
all right.
All right.
Maybe maybe we'll see some money up there or something.
Uh,
Normally they
uh,
have like
is it?
keys.
Is
What do you
that where
normally
he
have up
keeps
on
his
your
kid?
dash? Yeah,
Me?
I normally have like normally have like papers or something on
Yeah.
that
I keep my garage door opener up there.
up there.
I'm so OCD that if I don't have my garage, I have a system for my garage door. Are you okay? And I always leave my garage, and I'm driving out. So did I close my garage door?
Oh yeah,
We were
that
just
happens.
talking about your car visor. So what do you keep up on your visor?
Hey, but you know
Uh,
what? Those security cameras will unlock, open,
Hey,
and
now,
close your
See,
garage
there
door.
you go. And you could do it. You could do it
Telling
from in your office, right? Away
you. Yep.
online. There you
Right off.
go.
I almost got my garage door replaced because it's it's grinding and stuff like that. And then the guy was trying to sell me an app with the security camera that and it could close it and stuff like that.
Well,
That was
you don't
like
need
eight
to
hundred
go.
bucks.
You don't go need to go look any further. You got the
Right.
hookup right here.
I'm
Is
telling
she
you.
more than 800 bucks? That
What's
security.
what's the
Oh,
name
she
of
does
her
the whole
company?
security. She does the
What's the
whole
name? What
security
is the name of
system.
her company?
So I work for Vivint, and everything's
Vivid.
fine. So you don't pay anything up front. I'm over here selling cameras to the world.
No, no, by all means, all five of
No,
us are
but yeah,
gonna buy.
it's
It's
zero
a subscription.
interest. No, nothing up front. It's great. It doesn't go off of Wi-Fi. So if somebody comes and tries to do like a Wi-Fi blocker, tries to get in through your door with, I don't know, they sell all kinds of things that can
Right.
unlock
Yeah.
the doors now.
Oh yeah.
It won't work. Like none of that works. So I like it because yes, it's 16 months that you're financing, but your payment's going to be really low and it's zero interest. So I mean, you're not paying it any
Okay.
interest. So
So, Di, who did they call?
you call me.
And
Call me or
how did
call
they get
my
a hold of you?
210-837-8623. I'd be happy
Okay.
to help.
And you said
And we have
Vivin
great
V
discounts
I
right now.
V I N or what's it?
Vivint.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because there's Vivid too, right? That's a whole.
Vivint.
Okay.
Vivint. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Too
Okay.
bad this is not your truck, because then you could write your truck off. Because you just
You're
did a.
right. You're right. But you know
Yeah.
what? We do our taxes together, so we're writing
Oh.
it off.
Okay. Make sure you
Come
write
on.
it down. Something like that.
Yeah.
There's a car payment. Like that. Okay.
Exactly.
And how long you been
Yes.
doing that? How long you been doing that?
I've been doing it since when did I start? April?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. April,
March.
it was in March. I started in March. Yes, but I mean, I love it. And we have it here at home. Yeah, I always say you only sell what you believe in, right?
Absolutely.
And it's a great product. We have it here at the house and we absolutely love it. So I try to
Awesome.
sell it to all my friends. Of course, I give them, I call it like the homie discount. So
Now
I'll hook you up,
you're based out of Brownsville or San Antonio?
San Antonio.
Okay.
San Antonio, but we can set up anywhere in the U.S. So
Oh.
it doesn't matter where you live, where you are. You can FaceTime me. We can go over everything. I'll send you videos of what all our products do. And then whatever you like, you call me back and say, hey, I like the doorbell. And I want the camera and I want the spotlights. I want, there's a lot of different things you can choose from. So it's really great. It's really, really great. So if you guys are interested, hit me
Badass.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be
And the
happy to
number
help.
again? And the number?
210 837 8623.
That's easy
Okay.
peasy.
And ask for Di Marie.
Ask for
Okay.
Or they could catch you at
yes.
one of the shows and say,
Or
ask
call
more
Mike.
information, right?
Okay. Or
Yes,
call
yes.
Mike.
You can call the
Yes.
show or call Mike 2956.
204-5762.
Yes.
You don't want to
Okay.
give his number. Groupies are going to be calling him.
Wait a second. Mike at Lawrence's show, he was saying it all the time. So, or in the
Oh,
bumpers, everybody's got your number,
oh,
Mike.
okay. Okay. All right. That's how
Well,
you
then
got it?
number, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
no.
Good.
Actually, Mike gave me his phone number. I didn't have it. I don't pay attention to phone numbers, until I need them, and I go, oh, okay, like
Yeah.
that. Hey,
Sweet.
I heard a rumor.
Okay.
Your lead singer, Alex,
Uh huh.
Is he still with you?
No, he's not.
Oh wow! So the rumor's
No.
true.
Yeah, Alex.
Okay.
Long story short, Alex fell in love with a female,
Nice.
Usually
and
happens that way.
yeah, and she pretty much told
Didn't
him
like
not
him on the
to.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's hard.
and I was trying to explain to him, like, dude, you're only 23 years old. Like,
Oh yeah,
you don't
he
even,
doesn't need to be
you haven't
settling
even
down.
gotten there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
So, he chose not to perform with us anymore, and I respect it, and
yeah,
so be it. You know what I mean? My dad always taught me that no matter what happens, you got to
yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
You
Right.
keep
You
going.
just
You know
gotta
what I
live
Absolutely.
your
mean?
life. Okay,
So
Yeah.
that's
So,
crazy. So
and
how long was he with this girl? Is
just started.
uh,
That's
two
crazy.
months.
wow.
That's
That's crazy.
crazy. Quit your
Yeah.
job for a
Yeah,
girl.
like that. Yeah,
And how old is
so
he? 22?
23.
22, 23, something like
Oh
that.
wow. You know what? I got a funny story with Alex last year. You know what? You're right. You guys were you were there last year in Vegas because I remember Alex was I met him a few times with Bumper at and for Fanfare, and we I just said hi in Vegas and stuff, and dude wanted money from me. He said, "Hey, can I cash? Do you got Cash App?" And so I was going,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so he wanted some more money so he could spend. I was going to suggest this is before I heard this rumor. I was going to say, don't pay him while you're in Vegas like that because he'll just
Yeah,
spend it all. Do him a favor. Don't give him his money until after he's
right.
out of Vegas.
But and
Yeah.
the sad part about all this is that he was looking forward to all these shows. This weekend
His girlfriend,
we're flying to Chicago. You know,
his girlfriend was
uh,
looking forward to the shows.
no, Alex was.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I had to pay extra extra money to
Oh, you
get
could.
a this new singer's flight. Because I
Oh
had already
yeah.
purchased.
Okay.
So, it's been a small burden,
Yeah.
but Alex was looking forward to all of this, and I don't
Yeah.
know.
So how does that work? You have a list of singers that you call in case anything like this happens? I mean, I know Joe
That
B does pretty good.
Joby,
Joe B does real
good.
good. But
He reached. Oh no, más que pues Joby's in the Dallas area,
right.
and it's a lot of traveling that we do. So
Yeah.
you know, fortunately, all of the guys are pretty much either. I mean, Chris is from Corpus, which is 2 hours from San Antonio.
Yeah.
Uh, the accordion player, the bass player, and this new vocalist are all from the Valley, so they all travel together. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Works out.
everybody by.
Right. Yeah.
So to
Like
huh?
yeah, we interviewed the homeboys a couple weeks ago, and a couple of them live in Dallas, a couple live in San Antonio, I think, or in the
Yeah,
Valley. I can't remember. So when they
right,
gig, that they all
They should
meet
meet
up
in the
in San
middle. Yeah.
Antonio and then go
Yeah.
right.
like that.
Yes, I mean they reached out from West Texas, the Lubbock, Amarillo area, wanting
Yeah,
to audition. Dude, you're gonna travel 7 hours, 8 hours plus to go do a gig. Like,
that's
don't
a
do that. You
big
know what I mean?
commitment. Yeah,
Mm.
So, you know, uh, but yeah, this guy, Isaac Vidauti, his dad used to be the bass player for Roberto Pulido for many years, the original bass
wow.
player for Roberto Pulido.
Okay,
So, he's our vocalist now. Um, that our bass player is nephew to Chacha Jimenez,
mm,
Ah.
you know, the old school Chacha, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's there's a lot of uh, uh, main
History in your band.
yeah,
Yeah.
history, history in his band, So
So
I love
who
it though. Huh?
you have siblings, right? Are any of them with you playing in the band? First of all, did all of y'all
No,
learn music being grown up? I know your dad was out on the road a lot, but some of y'all had to pick up something.
believe it or not, I've got four other brothers, and I was
Yeah,
the only one.
Okay.
And it
Wow.
wasn't forced on. It was just
Yeah.
I
Something
should
you
have
learned.
picked up the guitar and done that
Yeah.
because I got to haul around a whole drum set, and you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like.
It's
and those
easy.
aren't cheap.
But Yeah, but no, that it just came. It was just natural. You know
Natural.
what I mean? Like I would sit there and watch MTV and bang on couches and pots and pans, and after a while, my mom got frustrated. Like, hey, this kid's gonna destroy all of my dishes here. You know, like buy him a drum set already or do
Nice.
something.
Yeah.
So, and that's how it began.
Yeah.
Who's your
Hey,
idea
go
of
ahead.
who's your favorite drummer? Guy you
The-
would no, just in general.
Uh,
Some
I
rock
wouldn't
band, I'm
say
sure.
a favorite. You know, I grew up. I mean, in the Tejano industry, I grew up watching and studying um, the original Mas drummer Adolfo.
Okay.
Okay.
To me, that guy was he wasn't a really big showman, but he was pocket. You know
He
what I
was
mean? His
steady.
timing
Right.
was right on, and I love that about him. You know, I would sit there and just watch him, even though he's playing the same thing over and over. But I would sit there and I'd be like, man, this dude, he's a
Is
machine. You
like the
know,
guy from the Rolling Stones, just steady.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna twirl sticks or
Yeah.
none of that. He's gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
sit there and play what the song is asking for. So
It's cool.
I,
Yeah.
I love that
Absolutely.
about a drummer, man.
Okay. You know
And
what? You and I have something in common. Well,
oh,
several things in common.
here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're both the middle kid, right? You're the middle kid of the
Hey,
family, right?
there you go.
And
So
well,
you have four brothers, or
Yes.
so
okay.
how you're one of the middle kids.
Well, it's myself and four others, so
Yeah.
I'm the
So
middle.
that makes five, Nemo.
So
So
I
he's
so he's the oh he's a, okay, got it.
got
You're the real
there's
middle.
five
Got it.
Hey, come
kids.
on.
Yes.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
And
but but you know, when we were traveling with my dad, all four of us were on the road. You
okay.
know, and almost yeah, one of them was married. He wasn't allowed to go on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah. So but there was four of us on the road, man, and it was awesome because all four of us had our own jobs to do. You know what I mean? So
And this is with Moss, not right, and
right
not with
with
or with
Moss.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Okay.
So back then y'all were the rich kids of the block, right? Pretty much.
I wouldn't call it the rich kids,
No,
but
y'all had all the
we
fun
knew how to
stuff.
have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did y'all have all the cool stuff
No,
like the good bikes
yeah,
and yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah,
growing up in the neighborhood, if anything was going on outside, it's the Gonzalez kids,
yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
dirt bikes flying down the road and
That's what I'm
four
talking about.
wheelers and
Yeah.
Yeah. So
remote controls and yeah.
Yeah.
So
you were the
it
family.
was
I
it was
mean, the
fun.
neighborhood house to hang out. Everybody's favorite house to
Yes,
hang out was your house. Yeah. That's cool.
That
I
had
have.
that's what it
that
was.
was a pretty cool childhood to grow up in, I would think.
Yeah, I mean we
Yeah.
didn't. Not that we didn't need any friends, but we had
Yeah.
enough. You know what I mean? We could play
Yeah.
Had
football
each
two on
other.
two, and the,
Hmm.
so. But it was fun growing up, man. No
That's
Yeah.
cool.
complaint.
My dad's family had five boys also. So
Nice.
it was rough. I mean
And
the my oldest uncle there was always dominating everybody else. So
that's
I got
usually how it works. Got to be
yeah.
one.
Now you grew up in Brownsville, right?
So, I'm in San Antonio.
Yeah, but you grew up in Brownsville. Whoops. I think we lost Mike.
There it is.
Hey. Oh, there. Okay, there he goes. We got you back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you grow up in Brownsville?
Yes, I did.
Okay. My grandparents used to live in Brownsville. Back in the 80s, I would go visit in the late 80s. I would go to college. I was at A&M, and every spring break, we'd go to Brownsville, aka South Padre Island. And they lived off of Boca
To
Chica,
the
right
island.
to the island. But we'd always have to go see
Yes.
my
Yep.
grandparents, and they
Yes.
lived on Boca Chica. And so I spent
Yes.
some time
My
over
my
there. Well, actually, when I moved to Texas, I lived with them for several months, like that.
But
So,
do you,
the valley has a bunch of little
you
cities all like
was
5 minutes apart, right?
are they? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like Harlingen, Edinburgh, and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, but
They all
if,
like
if you're Brownsville is Brownsville,
Brownsville,
right? Okay. Oh, I guess
McAllen. I don't know.
Mike. Okay, okay, we're back. Okay, you there, Mike?
So where are we going right now?
I'm here.
Where are we going?
Okay. Are you taking us
We are going
to your
to a
family reunion?
restaurant. Yes, we're going to continue the interview there at the restaurant.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh,
Oh, I thought you were at the restaurant when I called you. Is this your second dinner?
No, we just ate. No, we were eating.
We ate
Oh,
twice before we came.
Yeah, so we ate, got ready, and now we're going to another restaurant.
okay. But now you're just gonna go for drinks while the rest of them eat.
That you see, you know.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, I remember
So,
on dates, I would eat before my date. I would go on a date, so I wouldn't pig out and eat a lot of food myself.
What?
I said, "Oh, I'm not that hungry. I had a late lunch." Because
I'll
those
just have
dates
some
get
chips, right?
expensive, you know.
That's
But
funny. That's a
I
good
had
one.
a 3 date rule though. After 3 dates, I would not call the girl up again unless
Wow.
they reciprocated in some way.
What?
Unless it, but no, no, a lot of people think the other way. But I'm saying like if they, well, back in the day, I said
okay,
if
so we
they
have
had,
Mike, and we're really hearing about your story.
okay,
Really,
all
really,
right,
are we really going
yeah.
there?
Well, I mean, like
We have
Blockbusters,
Mike.
she
We're
would have
talking
to
about.
make me
Let's.
cookies or buy basketball games. I would pay for dinner or something like
Yeah.
that, or a
So
Blockbuster movie. She'd have to cook for me or
Right.
something like that. Yeah, because they get expensive. I said 3 dates. That's all the girls got. If she doesn't, she's not into me. That's it.
that's it.
That's
You
it.
better
Because it's
hurry.
expensive.
Her loss. Her
Yeah,
loss.
it was. It was.
That's it.
I never had a girlfriend more than 3 months, except for the last two
Again,
throughout
I
my
don't know
life.
why this is important during this interview.
Oh, we're talking about
But
dinners. We're talking
well,
about dinners, dude.
you have Mike here, and you're talking about yourself.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
no, hey, it's all good.
so how was it? How was the relationship with y'all and Joe? I mean, I know I early on you guys, I'm sure saw him as an uncle, right? I would think,
It's a
and then
Godfather, right?
was he your
Yeah,
godfather?
yeah, he ends up being my godfather. Um, back then, relationship was great, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and then when he got into his little issue, we did a couple of shows together, and he was super cool about it, you know. So, um,
So and it was
and
his
then
girl.
once he got out, but they
Uh,
just, I don't know.
so, but it was his girlfriend that said, or his significant other that separated you guys. That said, you don't need Jimmy. You're
Oh, was that it?
Oh, this is the old Maz. Is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Back in 78, 79, when that
Yes,
happened. Yeah.
So it
yes,
was a girlfriend that split up Moss?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
yeah.
It wasn't even like a wife, it was just a girlfriend. And then,
Right.
yeah.
Girls are the devil.
It was more of a why should you share your pie if you're the front?
Mm,
Well,
yeah,
and
it
little did she
happens a
know
lot.
that your dad was the rock. I mean, he was the brain behind everything.
Exactly.
He
Mhm.
did all the
It's a glue.
yeah,
Everything.
Yes.
everything on the
Every
vocals, on the
without I
sound, on everything,
mean,
right? For the most part, all the mixing. He was the one
everything.
that put in all the
I never
hours.
understood the knowledge behind that.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
wasn't appreciated. He really
Yes.
wasn't. I mean, that's just so
But
sad.
Yeah.
And until
right.
then, but good for him. He
You
got
know,
on. He
but
got on his own, and he had all these awards that he was able to get. Like four. How many awards? Like three or four for his albums, right?
8.
Eight. I missed out.
Yeah. He ended up winning. Yes, 8 Grammys
8 Grammys. That's what they
as
were.
a solo artist.
8 Grammys. Can you
Yes,
imagine?
and then
And
Tejano worked out on.
all of his solo stuff. Not with Joe Lopez. It was with him. That says a lot.
Right.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you.
It just goes to
Okay.
show. Yes.
Okay. Well, I had this show Tejano Time back in the 90s. I started this in 96. And I
Okay.
had Joe on the show a few times, yeah, because he's the lead guy and he speaks a lot. But your dad was on there once. And what, I don't know, maybe you guys were there. It was for, what was the soccer team here in Dallas? The Blazers, or uh, you don't remember back in the 90s?
Sidekicks.
I can't remember, but it had like a black horse or something like that on there. I can't remember, but Joe was singing the national anthem for that. But this is when I was talking to your dad, and during the interview, he said I was asking about the music, and he said he wrote his first song, "Imposible." Is that true? I mean, is that was his first song? Was it "Imposible"?
Was this after?
That who wrote the first song?
It, Jimmy, that was Jimmy's first song. That's what he said in my interview, but I said I thought he wrote a lot more songs before that in the 90s.
Did he? He didn't write like songs, right? He
He
made.
Yeah,
didn't write a
no,
lot of songs.
like
He was a producer,
He
composer.
said he
yeah.
said Joe wrote 2 or 3 songs, and then he said, and I have my first song I wrote, Imposible, on the new album. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know, but you're talking about when they were together,
Yeah, when they were together.
or they were
This is
they were.
before they broke up.
Man, that's a good question. I don't remember the first song he wrote. I know when he went solo, his first song was "Quién iba a pensar."
Okay. Well, I
You
don't
know
know if
that, but
you've
that's solo.
well, you could if you go to my YouTube channel, go to It's Tejano Time and type in Moss. Also, It's Tejano
Uh
Time
huh.
Moss. You'll see the show in there, and then
Okay.
I think so. You could. I think it happens like in the 10-minute mark, and that's. And I thought, wait, that was his first song he ever wrote was Imposible.
I'm, I'm gonna check that out, and then I'm gonna shoot you a text.
Okay, good. And you can tell me
Yeah,
what if
I'll
that
check
was
that
true or
out as soon
not.
as we're done. I'll look that up.
Your
Okay.
your your dad was very open in his interviews. We had the pleasure of interviewing him twice, and he was very forthcoming on everything. He didn't skip around anything you asked him. He's very forthcoming, you know.
Right.
And I just remember that about your dad. Very humble person. Very, and then now that he passed, you started hearing all the stories that that's just the way he was. You know,
Right.
very humble person. Very very about his boys and stuff. Um,
Yeah. You know, I had always heard stories about him, but back in the day,
mhm.
that he was a rough dude to work with. You know,
Uh,
Well,
that he was
business is
professional.
business. Yeah, he's
yeah, he was a businessman. You know,
right.
but they would be like, hey, your dad's mean, man. Like, and then when I
That's
started working with him, I was like this guy's mean? Like, hell no, you know, like. But I guess it was totally different. Because the difference from the old Mas and when he went solo was the money.
Right.
You know, because back in the '80s and the early '90s, there was a lot of money in the industry.
Right.
So, and his solo career, well, the money wasn't as big, but to him, he valued the money more.
Right.
oh,
Because
because it wasn't coming in as easy anymore.
Right. Back
and
then, I mean,
and he had
uh,
family with. I mean, he had
yes,
you play with him.
right. And to him, that was the important thing. It's like I love it now more because I've got my family on the road, you know. So
Right.
and I mean, again, there were great times that we spent on the road.
I understand that you guys had. He said one time in an interview that you guys had like 4 or 5 months without electricity, and you had
Oh
to
yeah,
borrow the neighbors' electricity, and then
yep,
your family would help you with little bits and stuff here and there.
yes.
That's eh,
My my oldest brother. So he had a house in Brownsville. He has a house in Brownsville, but he was living in Harlingen, which is about 20 minutes out,
Okay.
right? So he had an apartment, and well, we had lost everything, you know, everything. So
that is crazy.
we were staying in that house, no light, no. I mean, you ain't got no light, you ain't got no hot water, you know. So
Oh yeah.
you take
Yeah.
the coldest showers
And
you'll take in
was
your
it
life.
cold? It was during the summer, winter,
No,
fall. Do you remember?
it was during the summer.
Oh wow, that made it
Oh
worse, right?
wow.
Yeah, so
Oh my goodness.
you would wake up and sweat, you know,
Oh
like,
wow.
and then
Was
you're
this
gonna jump in the coldest shower you're gonna take, you know.
Yeah.
was this
So
uh, was was this after Moss broke up, or is this
Yes.
yes,
like
Yes.
before?
Yes.
Okay.
After.
this
After.
was this was around 99.
Okay.
So that they
Yeah.
broke up in '98. He took
No.
Yeah.
'99 off.
Oh.
So '99 is when we went through all this.
Oh
So
wow.
we used to turn on the breaker in the back.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So everybody
Yeah.
shower, hurry up, and this and this and this and this, and then we would turn it off. Orale.
Ah.
We'd go
That's
to the
another thing we
mall.
have in common.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can you let him finish,
I
please?
I
Please.
went broke doing it's Sahara
Okay.
time just in the
Okay.
late '90s too.
It's not important
Okay,
right now.
so
His story's
hey,
important.
I was living in a one bedroom room. I had
Yeah.
one room. Okay, I'm sorry,
Okay. Life is hard.
hey,
but we have
Sorry.
no,
lots
no.
of things in common.
So, all right.
So, so we would turn it on, shower with her, turn it off. Because after a while, the electric company caught onto it, so they went and put this lock on it. Like, all
Yeah.
right, we
Yeah,
went and saw that lock off and kept doing it. Man, you know what I mean? But to make, I mean, we had to do it.
Yeah.
Eventually, we got to the house one night and they took the whole damn meter off the wall. Like, you ain't got no more light.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but no, it was really tough, man.
But yeah. But yeah, persevered, and that's
yeah,
what's your
Yeah,
dad kept at it, and he said he would play for $200-300. He
that's
would
what it
play
was.
just to get money in and stuff.
That's what
So
it
God
was.
bless y'all. That
Yeah,
has to be hard.
so it took that first. Well, the first single we put out was A Pesar de Todo, and that one started making some noise. Once Kenny A Pensar came out, that's when it started happening.
okay,
But I never understood it, why he didn't believe in himself as far as his vocal
yes,
ability and stuff. He was a great singer whenever he would sing the couple of songs during the show and stuff. He could hold his own, and
Yeah,
he
it,
proved it.
yeah.
But
To him, it was more of a. I'm gonna get the pretty boy and
yeah,
make him. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do everything behind the scenes and
right,
just
right.
have the.
Make him look good.
So so, but believe it or not, he didn't wanna be the vocalist. He tried to
Right.
find a vocalist, and at the end, I was like, dude, it's you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's
yeah.
got to
No.
be you.
he
So
was the only one he could count on, basically.
exactly,
Yeah, I
exactly.
I have tried back in the '90s. I didn't want to be in front of the camera at all, and I interviewed some people, but people would flake out, and you know what? I got to do it. I used to get sick before the shows. I'd have to get liquid courage like
Hey,
that,
no,
and
it happens. It
oh
happens.
yeah, all the stress and stuff.
I
Yeah,
remember we played in San Antonio one time. We needed an accordion player, and
mhm.
this guy stepped up, and I won't mention no names, but he stepped up, and I got it, and let's do this, and we got
Uh,
up. We got up on stage. I counted off. We started Polka el Tigre, and that kid froze. Not a one
ah,
note that he played. Like he just stood there like nothing.
Yeah,
I was like, "Hey, dude."
yeah.
I
yeah,
remember. I remember my brother grabbing him like, "Hey, come over here, man," and got him off the stage. Like, sit over
yeah,
there, man.
Was that Junebug? Who's that?
No, no.
Wow. So he didn't play it. He just got kicked off.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So
People
I
think
mean,
it's easy. It's not.
yeah,
yeah. It's not
yeah.
easy.
Especially
No.
whenever you're the first time on stage. I did that for my 25th anniversary there at the West. They brought me on stage and stuff, and I was going to introduce Palominos, and those lights hit your eyes, and I just froze. I
Your
just
throat
froze.
gets dry.
Yeah, and
It
I was
just
like,
starts
Yeah.
oh,
cracking. Yeah,
and I said something like, "Hey, thank you for coming," blah blah blah, and I just got
Right.
got got off there real quick, man. It was like, yeah, that was embarrassing. It was
No,
embarrassing. It was my 25th anniversary for the paper, and yeah,
yeah,
and that happened. It was my
yeah.
moment.
So, hey Nemo, do you watch some of the old shows we did for Tejano Talk last year? They really sucked.
Okay,
You
thank
know,
you.
it takes a while. That's why I didn't want to have guests like for a while because we needed to get a lot better at
I don't think we're
you
there
know
yet, but anyway,
start. Yeah, we're still working on it.
yeah,
no. It's
yeah.
it's it's not easy, man. It's
Oh
really
no,
not
not at
easy.
all.
So, did you ever freeze on anything?
Did I ever what?
Freeze? Did that ever happen to you?
Did you ever screw up like your first time on?
Uh,
You
you
went
know,
there.
Oh, well,
I
you
mean,
had lots of
screwing up.
practice, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Believe it or not, we would hardly practice. But
No, but I mean, when you played, you before you were playing with Jimmy, your dad, you had like a rock band or a
I had a
punk
rock
rock
band.
band,
Yeah,
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 and so you had
yeah. So,
experience. It wasn't
right,
your
right.
first rodeo.
But
So,
no, no. When I got on stage with my father, it was it was at the West. Believe it or not.
shout out to Frank
Really?
And
T.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Adolfo would do one set, and I would do the other.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
And
cool.
it just so happened that that show he didn't show up. So my dad was like,
Oh,
"Hey, you're playing all night." Well, I had never played those other songs. You know what I mean? The ones Adolfo did.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and it was at the West. I remember that, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." You know.
Okay.
But from there, I just stayed on. Like, all right, let's go. You know.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That's badass.
Wow.
So, but man, even till now, like I'll ask Di, like, "Yeah, are you nervous?" Or she's like, "No, man." But I'm
She's
inside, I'm nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're at least in the back. She's right there in the front.
yeah,
Yeah.
She's leading the show. She's out there
She's looking
hyping
all
people up.
pretty and
She's
stuff.
hyping the
yeah.
people up and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
But
hey,
no, and I would do the same with my father. I would call him to the hotel. Hey, dude, you ready? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you nervous or what? He's like, I'm nervous. And I'm like, okay, so am I. I'll see you on stage. And we would
mm.
just hang up. Like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
Now,
what was your little
go ahead.
kid's nickname for you? Your dad had for you. You know how they have
uh,
some like
he
Sweet.
would
gordo,
he
pelon,
would call me he would call me Anthony.
or Michael Anthony. Like,
Not even- That's not even my name. You know what I mean?
I
But
know. Did you forget who you were?
yeah, no, and he said that it was because back then when he was young, there was a show called the I don't know, the $1 Million Man or something like that.
$6 million
And
6 million.
the host of the show, his name was Michael Anthony. So apparently this dude
Anthony.
would go like to houses that needed and whatnot, and he would give them money.
Oh wow,
You know? Yeah. So
See
there was some
money.
show I don't know. I never got
that's
to see,
cool. Hmm.
but we'd be at the wherever on stage or whatever, and he just yell out Anthony, and I knew it was on my
that's
end. I was like, all right. So
that's
Did
my
you
cool.
just
youngest
throw
my
money
youngest
to
boy, I
everybody out
named
there?
yeah, I named him Anthony. So
Okay. You named who,
Did
Anthony?
his
my
oldest?
youngest son,
You
Nicholas Anthony.
Oh. Oh, how many
nice.
sons? How many kids do you have?
I got two. So
Two.
I've got my oldest. He's a 23, which
Okay.
is junior. And then my youngest, I just turned 21 on the 18th, like 2 days ago,
Are
or
they
on
musicians?
Father's Day. On
Oh, very
Father's Day,
nice.
he
Are
just
they
turned 21.
are they musicians as well, or
No, while they were growing up, they would pick up the drums, or they would, but I wasn't gonna force it on them. You know
right?
what I
Yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
But yeah, so they would try it, and then they lose interest, and I'd be like, well, all right, well, whatever. You know what I mean? If you don't want to play, don't play.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Don't make it your job. You know what I mean? Make it a hobby if you want to play music,
yeah.
but don't make it a job.
But if you
Yeah,
do,
because it's a rough
I'll hook
life.
you up.
Yeah,
If you do, I'll
but
hook
if you
you
make
up.
it a job, hire me. I mean,
Yeah. Now, do you push education on your kids rather than?
I
I mean,
do.
you
Hey,
do.
you graduated as on college too as well. You have a
Not
college degree?
college,
No, okay,
high
okay,
school.
okay, high school. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
heard that you used to hang out in the back and sleep your first period.
I did
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
because,
All right.
because my teacher would go to the shows,
yeah,
and
I
Oh,
she would
heard about
go out
that.
and watch the rock shows, and
oh,
So
you
she
know what I
felt
mean. So
sorry
when I
for you. No,
yeah.
she
no, she
felt
was
just.
like, "Hey, I
Sí,
know you
cruda.
must be tired, and lay down in the back," and I just sit back there, and
Oh, that's
I
cool. That's not a bad
I
thing.
I passed Spanish too without even taking a test, without even
Oh, she was
so
your Spanish teacher. Is that?
yeah.
Oh, did you skate through all
So
your other classes, or did you have to work
uh,
hard?
no, I had to work hard. I
Yeah.
needed
Okay.
that extra time to graduate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, did your kids go to college, or did they graduate, or
Uh,
are they going?
no, believe it or not, they graduated high school, and then they got to working.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean that money. Once you get that money, it's hard to get them
Yeah.
back in school,
You
and
know,
So
they see that stuff.
I don't. Back in the day, I mean, I teach college. I'm a math teacher, and I don't think it's really necessary to get a college degree nowadays because
It is if
I
you
had.
want to work in the corporate world, though.
It is. If you want to be a doctor, yes. If you
No,
want to be
no,
an engineer, yes.
just like
But if you want to make money, no.
yeah, you just hustle.
Like a
you gotta
plumber
hustle.
makes like 2 or 3 times more than I do. An electrician makes 2 or 3 times more than I do. You know.
You know, I did HVAC work, ACs.
I spent
That's good money.
over four
That's
thousand
good. That's
dollars
good
like
money.
3 weeks ago on
I
HVAC.
couldn't put the money that's in that. I went to school for that.
That's good
Okay,
money, no?
You know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's real good
So
money.
so down in the valley, it was like that 4 or 5 thousand for
Yeah.
a new. I
Oh,
I
mine
came up to
wasn't
San
even
Antonio,
new.
hey, and they were like, up here they pay about close to 10,000 for a new, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
Oh
my
yeah.
god.
I
Get
know.
San Antonio. Get into Dallas. Get into Dallas market.
Yeah, I said I got the wrong. I think being I got a master's in math education and stuff like that. I think I got in the wrong field. And my dad was pushing all of us to get a college degree. I was going. I think that hindered me in making money. But I know,
Well, I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm grateful. I love what I do. You know, I work 3 hours basically a day during the regular fall. Like summer, I don't do
can't,
anything except answer
can't
emails. Huh?
answer emails, right? Shit.
Yeah, answer emails.
So
And
is
bug my guests. Say, hey, text them and say, hey,
yeah.
like that. I need your I need your graphics, logos, and stuff
Yeah,
like
this
that.
this is just start till the past 2 weeks, so
Yeah,
don't
because
even
I've
don't
been
even
on break.
yeah
I
yeah.
started summer classes
So is
2
there
weeks ago.
a Jimmy Jr.
Yeah.
Your brothers?
Junebug,
Oh, Jimbo. Okay, yeah, he's Jimmy
Oh,
Jr.
my
June.
brother
Okay.
Junebug.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Sir. So,
And
Yeah.
your mom moved to California, is that right? With your younger brother, they said.
my mom. So my mom, yeah, when we were out on the road, she moved to California with my little brother,
Hmm.
and she eventually came back. She's back
Okay.
in
Oh,
Brownsville.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
she would just get that wild hair, and she'd
Yeah,
pack up. I'm leaving, you know.
yeah.
So, she,
Ta-
Las Vegas. She went to California, like, which is cool. I'm a firm believer that life is too short, man.
Yeah.
Really short. You got to live it the way you want.
Uh,
If you want to travel, travel. Dale.
yeah. Alex making a big mistake. He
Hey,
should, he'll
you call him.
probably, you know what? Di Marie was your, with the Iconics at first and then she left and then came back?
and what
Right.
happened
Is
to
that
the
what happened?
other female singer that was with
Was
Jimmy?
it Angie Bustamante, I think? Is that who it
Uh,
was?
she was never with my dad.
Oh, okay, she was
Uh,
Joan.
the one that was with us was Christina.
Christina.
Okay.
Christina.
Yeah, and she's back in the valley, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't think she's performing anymore, at least with a band.
Okay.
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 So
That's cool.
So did Di Di did take a break for a while with the Iconics,
yeah,
right? So
yes,
did she? I know she used to have her own band, or she used to
yeah,
have her own career. Was she
right.
working on that during that time, or she just wanted to take a break off the
You,
road and stuff? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
so
yeah,
did you?
I took a little break. I had a
I can only see
surgery.
your nose, Di.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. I
I
can see you better.
don't want anybody
A
else to
little.
come in the video. So okay, there we go.
Uh,
See me now?
no, I can now. I see your eyes. Okay, there you go.
just
Okay, there.
There you go. That works. Yeah, perfect, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect. Right there.
my camera holder over here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just took a little break. It gets hard with work sometimes and trying to juggle everything and being a mom, and it gets tough. You know what I mean? So I was
Oh
just
yeah.
kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break, step back, and then that's when he got Andy. Andy Bustamante is from McAllen,
Uh huh.
and she has her own band now. It's Andy Ila Clave, I believe. So she's been doing really great on her own as well. But yeah, I kind of just took a little hiatus. I recorded a song that I wrote on this album, on the ICONICZZ album,
Oh
and
wow.
we're fixing to get back into the studio. So we have great things coming. We have a lot of shows coming up. We're super excited about it. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
nice.
do you like to write?
I love to write. I love
Okay.
to write. Yeah, it's one of my passions that I don't really make enough time to write these days. But if I sat down, you give me something to write about, you tell me, you know what, Di, I need you to write you could literally sit and tell me a story about your life, and I can turn around and write a song for you really, really quick in like less than an hour. I've
Sweet.
written
You know,
songs in 10
I
minutes.
like
Like,
the I like songs that are stories like that
yes,
tell a story about. And one thing I
yeah,
like about Tejano when I first started getting into Tejano, it was about family and love and
yeah,
passion and stuff like that. And I love the
yes,
stories, the ones I could
yes,
understand anyway,
right?
like that.
Yeah,
Hey, now,
I love to.
okay, what's the name of the single you said you wrote for the Iconics that's going to be on your album?
It's entitled No Vales Nada.
No,
Ándale.
okay, cool.
Nice. Is it like one
Looking
of those
forward to hearing that.
golpe tradior kind of songs?
Yes, it's kind of like one of those. Like, yeah, you have to listen to it. I think
Okay.
it's number 6 or number 7. Let's see.
Okay,
It is. God, I didn't even put numbers on this thing.
Ándale.
It's number 6.
Okay, cool.
okay, we'll check it. We'll
Absolutely.
have to
So
check it out.
we have copies, guys. Also, we have copies
Oh, you
of the
got
CD.
CDs. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can they only
So,
get that if it's a live performance, or they can order it?
we'll have them at the live performances. But if you just shoot either me or Mike a message, we'd be happy to mail it out to you.
Okay,
So
but your music's on all digital platforms. I'm assuming.
all digital platforms. Yes. Nowadays, it's very rare to find even us at home. I mean, we're lucky that this truck has a CD player. So when we first got it, we were like, "What are we gonna play it?"
Yeah,
Because everything's so digital. I just wanted to make sure that all the songs made it onto the CD. So we were
yeah,
like, we have
no
to play
joke.
it somewhere. So yeah, it works, guys. All the songs are on the album. Don't worry, we did it.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Sweet. Good for you.
But yeah,
I will be seeing you all in Vegas. Okay.
awesome, awesome. Super
Unfortunately,
excited.
Nemo won't be there.
Nemo.
He doesn't
Oh,
like to
Yeah.
why
travel.
not?
He doesn't travel.
What?
Yeah.
All right, what?
Guys,
Hey,
Right.
you
thank you
have
very
to.
much for coming on the show. We appreciate it. Is there anything y'all want to plug? I mean,
Oh
we got a
yes.
show coming up in Dallas. Maybe
That
a
is too
website.
funny. No,
Maybe a
Oh yeah.
website.
When are you guys gonna be playing at New West? Are you guys got a gig out here that we
August
could go check out?
August 11th, we'll be at the West.
Oh, awesome. I'll try
Yeah.
to
Hey,
make that one
have y'all talked to Josie over Insomnia at all? This Fort
in Fort
Worth?
Worth.
Josie, was that who I had bad experience with?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah, Josie owes me money.
okay,
Sorry, but
okay,
yeah,
all right.
we'll just leave it at
okay.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nemo, you need to talk to her.
I,
You need to talk to Josie.
you know, anything else to plug?
Uh,
No, guys, you guys want to book the band, or even have an interview like we are today, like everybody, sharing the love. That's what we're
Hey,
all
and
about.
thank you so much for that. I know we have we you're not used to this kind of overwhelming amount of people watching and stuff, but we appreciate you
It's the
regardless.
replay that gets a
Yeah,
lot of hits. Uh
yeah.
oh, did
So
we just
okay.
lose them? Okay. Well, you know what? It's
I think we lost you.
okay. I thought we lost you. Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's Nemo's bedtime. We're
Yeah,
not like Bumper. Bumper is
Oh,
two,
yeah.
3 hours. You take a
And they're
shot.
trying to go. They're trying to go to the restaurant. So you want
Yes,
to hold
we
on.
don't
Look,
want to hold you
everybody.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for being
thank.
here.
We appreciate you, Mike, and
Yes.
yeah, Di
hey,
and everything.
but
Thank you so much.
before we
Yeah.
go, Nemo, how come you can't travel? I want
I
to
could
know.
travel. My probation officer, I said I could travel. So there's no
No,
Oh,
reason why I
he'll
can't.
only travel if Buddy spends the money on him or
No,
something like
yeah,
that.
he wants me to go.
I
He
want
wants
him
me
to
to
go
go
to San
represent
Antonio. I want him to
Tejano
go to
talk. Like,
Vegas. Yes. He's
no,
not.
I travel all the time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not for
awesome.
us. Not for Tejano.
yeah.
You know,
He,
he
Well,
likes to
because
travel to the beach.
this 1 hour a week is enough with me with him being with him. As you could
right,
tell,
I'm good
right? I mean,
Okay.
you were talking. He's like talking over you. It's like it's all about him.
already.
You know, he goes to.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I love it.
I try to
Yeah,
blend our lives
yeah.
together.
There's no
Yeah,
blending.
hey.
Yeah. But
But
next time we
you
have
know,
you, I'll tell you more about what we have in common.
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, just text him.
Um, it was just at the beginning I would tell Di like, hey man, I don't I don't know if I can do this whole interview stuff and because again, like my dad would do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We wouldn't
Yeah.
go, and it was him. And so at the
Oh,
beginning,
you did
right
a
now, we
great
were talking
job.
about being shy and being. I would be there like okay, and she would tell me like, hey, you need to stop saying like and okay
Yeah.
and it was just little
We
stuff I
do
had to
that all
get
the
rid of.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
But
It's a habit.
It's
yeah,
I
I
mean, I
mean,
it's
do it
it
it's
still.
just
it's human
happened, right?
nature, unless you're an expert at it. Unless you have the
Yeah,
gift of gab and you're a DJ or something, that's what
hey,
comes out. It's just that
I'm
pause
just a
moment for you.
drummer.
Yeah.
Well,
One
I
of the
have
best.
a
One of the best.
I teach, so I have a trick to be a good speaker.
Okay,
Just know more than everybody else. Just know it
Gotta read
more than anybody.
books.
Like your dad. You're going to talk about your dad. You have no. You have history. You're very knowledgeable in your dad. That's your safe zone, and you stick to it. You don't do the like that. Be comfortable with your
I like
topic.
that. I like
Yes.
that. That's good.
Always be the smartest person in the room with that topic, and then you don't have
I
to worry
like
about
that.
it because
That's
you don't
good
have to worry about
advice, man.
everybody else. I got
Well,
That's
it.
really
I could
good
talk about
advice.
math
yeah.
circles around anybody,
And
but
run
Yeah.
circles
yeah,
around me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
but if you ask me about Tejano history, I'm going, okay.
I, I run circles.
Oh yes, definitely. Okay. Well, thanks, Mike, for being on our show, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in. And I heard you got some surprise guests singing on in
I
Vegas.
do. I do. It's
Other than your new lead singer, did you want to
I'm
spill
gonna
anything?
I'll let
Surprise
I'll
us.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
So what we're gonna have.
Oh, you're doing the yeah.
I can read the lips.
Play
All
that
right, no
trick.
problem. I got it. I got it. I got it. No, no
No, no,
worries.
no, 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 no.
No worries.
That ain't
I
happening,
did
man.
my
I've
homework.
done this before.
You and I did the same thing last week.
I've done this
No,
before.
to everybody watching, and everybody that's gonna be attending Las Vegas, buddy, I'll tell you that it's gonna be one for the record books,
All right,
Nice.
I'm
like
looking
that.
forward to it. I'll be there.
Good.
I've been we've been busting our ass getting this show together, having to go into studios, having to. I mean, you just don't want to miss this show.
Okay, you're gonna have all your merch out there.
All the merch, we'll be there. We'll
Awesome.
be flying in Thursday. I'm trying to see if we can fly in maybe Wednesday to have a free day,
Okay.
but porque you
Eh,
get to Vegas and Thursday there's something happening. Friday there's
yeah.
the expo and then there's a baile. Saturday's the expo and
Yeah.
the baile. Sunday there's
I'll be.
something like there's no free
Yeah.
time
I'll
to
be there on Wednesday. Be there Wednesday, and I'm leaving on
you,
Monday.
Take
you
plenty
see
of
there.
Vivint cards.
I learned that
Hey,
last year.
you
Yes.
see, in
Yes.
order to buy a T-shirt, you need to sign up for the security
There you go.
cameras. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Absolutely.
pay double.
That,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's the only way. Yeah, or
Yeah.
pay double. You
All
see, I like you, man.
right. Okay. All right. I got you. And
But
we'll do
no,
some promo
to
drops
people
for
in
Tahano
the
Time.
Dallas, yeah, people in the Dallas area, Fort Worth area, August 11th, we'll be at the New West with Mr. Frank T. We'll be performing with Ram Herrera that
Okay.
Oh,
day,
cool.
so it should be a good show. Again, everybody going to Las Vegas, we'll see you out there. In two
Okay.
weeks, I
Hey,
believe it is.
is Ram playing Vegas also? I can't remember if he
No,
is. No.
no, no. I
Oh,
know
it's Jay.
Gary Hobbs
Jay
is
I
out
was
there.
thinking about. Jay's gonna be
Jay's
it.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael Salgado's gonna be out there. It's a
Yeah.
good lineup, man.
You
The
know what?
Cumbia Kings are gonna be out
And
there
they have Los
I
Tejano's still
Lobos highlighting, right? Los
wait.
Lobos.
on
Other
Thursday.
than the Iconics, I'm looking forward to another person that's going to be out there.
Who's
Ricardo
that?
Castillo. Ricardo.
Okay. Yes.
I he was one of my favorite bands back in the '90s, and
Uh,
La Diferencia. So
the
I'm
Major
looking
D
forward
is
to
Yeah.
see.
wondering. Major D said the table's ready.
Okay, all right. He said
Major D say,
it's
"Hey,
Nemo's bedtime. He's trying
table
to
for
cut me
table
off
for
too.
four.
Okay, I
Your
got you.
table's ready.
All right, we'll let
Ándale.
you go. We'll let you go, Mike. All right, have
Hey
fun and
guys.
thanks
Thank you. Thank you
for
so much,
Hey,
everything.
man. Appreciate you. God
yeah.
All
bless
right,
you.
Once again,
say
guys,
hi to
thank
your
you.
family.
I will, man. Thank you for having me, man. Anything that you all ever need from me,
Yeah,
call me.
yeah,
You can text me.
Okay.
I got you all. As a
yeah.
matter of
All
fact, when
right.
we're done, when we're done here, too, buddy, I need you to send me your address where I can send a small package for y'all, your shirt sizes and whatnot, and
Wow.
you know what I mean.
Wow, that's
So,
badass.
Hey,
but
you know what? I'll
again,
save you postage. I'll be in Vegas. You can just give it to me in Vegas.
oh, you got it. I got you. I got you. Just make
Okay.
sure you get Nemo's
Nemo.
shirt size.
No, no,
So
no, no, no. Nemo doesn't get anything because he doesn't like to
Oh,
travel.
Tell him he still has time to
must
book
be
his.
present to win, right?
there's that
Exactly,
disclaimer. There's
exactly,
a
exactly,
there's a
exactly.
disclaimer. All my
No,
life.
I got you. Hey, Nemo, but it's not too late to get your flight. That or get
Yeah.
on the
No.
train, huh?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'll
Hey,
see. Let me
I
call.
even told him I
Yeah.
booked a room with
He
two
was.
beds, and I said you don't have to pay for the
Yeah.
room. I'll let you
Yeah.
use the other
Man,
bed.
what else?
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a
Hey.
per diem, like for
Hey.
a daily per diem or something.
Yeah.
I'll buy him brunch.
Hey, Tejano
I'll buy
Nation's
him
on the
Hey,
phone
brunch.
right now. Tejano Nation's on the. I think they're calling me.
All right, thanks. Hey, everybody, they could contact you on all your social media, but mostly
yes,
you're out of Facebook, right?
on
You-
Facebook,
Facebook's probably
and
the best way.
yes, if you want to speak to me directly, you can reach me at 956-204-5762.
All
Even if
right,
it's not about business, tell me your favorite Jimmy G story.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
there's
more than
plenty.
glad to
Oh,
sit there
that's
and
pretty
listen to
cool.
it, man.
okay,
For real.
all right,
Yeah.
So, but again, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
all
God
right.
bless
Thank
you
you.
all. And we'll see you. I'll see you in Las Vegas, buddy. Nemo, take care,
All
my
right,
brother. God
Thank you, brother.
bless.
okay. Thanks.
Uh huh.
All right. Oh, that was great. I love that was a great time. You know.
I don't know
No,
what's going on with our chats, man. We had nobody,
no,
and
wait,
it's
wait. We
just
had. I think we
and,
had Mark.
yeah,
Oh, and Bumper. Oh man, I
yeah.
forgot. You know, they had. We didn't want to bother with their family reunion or family stuff. So sorry, everybody in the chat. You know, Bumper.
There wasn't very much chat going on. I mean, I don't know
Oh,
what
wait a
happened.
second.
We had
Well, I
very
think I think they just came in at the last couple
yeah.
minutes
No,
like that.
I know, but
All
still, I
right.
don't know. I
But
don't.
you know,
This is
people
Mike.
watching the replay.
Yeah,
Huh?
this is Mike. You know, this is Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Mike and Iconics. That
Yeah,
was
so
great. And
he's
I'm
no.
glad Di was
He,
there too.
yeah, yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
Yes.
All
Do
right,
you
great
know?
show.
Okay. Well, before let's see. I forgot. Do you know who's we have on the show next week?
I don't know. We're fixing to find out.
Uh, whoops. Let me see my notes. Wait, where is it? Okay, I got the. Let's see. We did. Madison Polito is going to be on the show next week.
Oh, sweet.
So
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to that. Okay. So Nemo, do your research. You know, I'm glad you did a little research on Mike and the Iconics. All right. You saw a
Yeah, I
couple
mean,
podcasts.
you know, again, we were fortunate enough to interview Jimmy a couple of times back with
Okay.
the Hunter Review and stuff. And again, very humble person. He was very open on all the questions. I think back then, him and Joe were starting to, you know, have a little um, misunderstanding between them, and he was forthcoming
Yeah.
with that. So, so yeah, I mean, he's one of the best, you know. And
Yeah.
then
You
the
know
fact that
what?
he was always in the background, arranging and composing and everything, and then you know he didn't want to be out in front. I just didn't ever understand it. He was so talented. He's so talented.
Yes. You know what? One of the things I enjoyed about this is going back, watching other people's podcasts. You know, like I watch Bumper's interview. I think he had two interviews with Mike G, and I saw Lawrence's show. He did a show last week. Some of the reason why I did that because I didn't want to repeat some of the questions that they
We have a
said.
whole different audience. We have a whole different
Yes.
audience.
Okay.
People, I
Well.
mean, people don't. I mean, you can't. These guys have been around forever, and
Yes.
then we're a totally different market. So
Yes, and you know, and it's the guest who kind of guides the conversation and stuff like that. So, anytime we had a lull and I had to bring up and I ask a question, I tried to gear it to something new, like his education, living in Brownsville. You know,
yeah,
what he
but
thinks of
you
his.
gotta let them finish that answer.
I'm
It can't be
OCD.
can't be all about you
Okay,
all the time. But
all
okay,
right,
great show though. Great show.
all right, awesome.
Um,
And next week it's Madison Polito. So
Mart,
let's see, Mark.
Mart,
What did? Okay, you
Jimmy.
want to say? Love watching Mike and Die tonight. Can't wait to see y'all again soon. Hey, Mark, are you going to Vegas? Uh,
Or
let's
he'll be at the
see.
West in August,
Oh,
August
okay.
11th.
Wait a
So
second. And then Bumper says Kubo, and Mark said
it's a Cuval.
Cubo. God, okay. Maybe too many
What up, Bumper?
Vejitos. were
Maybe too
watching
many
tonight.
viejitos were watching
Okay. Well, I saw that we had up to 10 viewers watching like
at one
that.
point. Yeah.
So, but
I don't know. I mean, I
only
just think,
Martin Bumper decided to chat in there. Okay.
yeah, I don't know where.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess this little scrolly thing that I have on the bottom right there. Right there. Oh, wait. Alfredo's there. I said, come on, buddy. Alfredo. All right. Hey, I really enjoyed your show with your granddaughter, Allie. I watched it
Cubo.
several times.
He says, "Come on, buddy, Cubo, not
Oh,
Cubo."
that's what you said. Come on. Okay. Cubo. Okay. Cubo,
Thank you,
Alfredo.
thank you,
All
Fredo.
right. All right.
Okay,
I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time.
and I'm Nemo with Tejano USA.
And you've been watching and listening to Tejano Talk. Until next week, see you later, Nemo. You do your research, okay?
Later, bye.